Hello there. This is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. A beautiful woman will expose if a man is truly red pill. And before I go further, let me shout out my man C Boogie, because he had mentioned this in a recent podcast, and I said, man, that joint is deep. That brother is one of several young guns rising up on YouTube. Because you know what? It's one thing, when I say a lot of what I say, you always get a detractor who will say, oh, well, Rom, it's not like that anymore. Rom, your stuff is old. It ain't up to date. But then when you have a young gun such as C Boogie, Afi Kingdom, Moto Power, Red Pill Chauvinist, and Stefan Klingscales, and especially Stefan, dude, 21, kicking ass. If they saying the same thing, apparently, it's not really old. They saying the same thing, and they the ones. See, I'm the old gunslinger. I'm just trying to tend bar. I got my guns under the bar, though, ready to pop it out, put a hole in somebody's head, but that's just me. I'm the old gunslinger. Got these young guns coming up. They ready to take over and whatnot. And you know what? I welcome it. I just want to sit back and just be proud of these young men, right? But see, Boogie, he said something. It's like, he said, I'm paraphrasing. He said, it's easy to be red pill around a 3 or a 4. Let's see them around an 8 or a 9. And I ain't gonna lie, I bust out laughing, because that's something I always said. Because you know what I've always seen? I get these dudes talking about, yeah, they play and they controlling a woman, right? I'm in charge, right? They ain't no simps. They be the main ones, and you see their woman, and y'all know, if people follow me a while, y'all know what I say. Y'all know what I'll say. Yeah, because I ain't said this in a while because I've been nice, but some of these women be looking like, built like water buffaloes with the disposition of a wild gorilla and whatnot, right? And the dude be having this like some jacked up looking woman calling themselves a player. I'm red pill. Yeah, she doing all that. Yeah, I'm pumping and dumping them. Woman be like a 3 or 4 and stuff. I'm one of those people who said the term adjustable 7. A woman be a static 4. Static 4 mean ain't nothing she can do. She can put on makeup or something. It's like putting lipstick on a pig or something. All right? Static 3 or 4, and the dude be acting like they doing something. Right? And talking about they red pill, they a player. They the man. But, and I've never seen this to fail, put that same man around a woman who about an 8 or a 9, like real fine, all of that. Man, the simp come out. Super simp come out. The simp come out like the Hulk come out of Bruce Banner when he get mad. You get the music. Bum, 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 bum. Shoot. And the simp come all the way out. Man, this is hilarious. Because I'm going to tell you what I've always noticed in life. I've always seen this in life. And I've always said this. You really don't know what a man's character is until you put him in the presence of a beautiful woman. Then you're going to see how player he is, how cool he is. Like, a lot of people, I've impressed a lot of people because I can be around a very beautiful woman and I'm like, eh. In fact, I impressed them too. Women, I've had some women tell me they like me because I don't be going crazy over them. Like I said, I've said this before, the women in my family very beautiful. So if I can be cool around them, I just treat other ones the same way. But other guys be losing it. And like I've said before on here, when people are listening to dating coaches, they ain't listening to them to get like a 5 or 6. They want that dime and stuff. When they paying these thousands of dollars, going to all these seminars, like buying all this stuff, they want it for 8 or 9. But then it's one thing to say it, but let's be real. Unless your ass in California in one of those beach places, or, someplace real warm, you ain't gonna see an 8 or 9 on a regular basis. If all you got to deal with is a 5 or a 6, at best, if that's all you got to deal with, shoot, well, yeah, it's easy to be cool then. The woman ain't moving you. I don't know too many guys gonna go crazy or lose their composure over an average looking woman. Even if the average looking woman is sweet, and she ain't saying she a bad person or something, she can be sweet, but most guys ain't gonna go crazy or they act tough. Cause you know, the average looking woman actually feeling them, and when a woman feeling you, you cool. You be like, yeah, you be trying to treat her any type of way. Right? But you put that same dude, that woman a 9, oh man, I've seen dudes stammer, go crazy. Like, I've seen dudes, I've swore a lot with players because they get around those, like, average looking one, though. Like, I give them a 5. They get around those 5 or something, and they be talking trash to them, putting them down. But then they get around those beautiful women, and they acting all goofy. I was like, damn, this the same person? Okay, yeah, she look good, but damn, dude. It's like, shit. Yeah, she beautiful. It just means she work out in the gym, and she was fortunate genetic-wise. That's it. You going crazy over and whatnot. That's like, shoot. They take shit like everybody else. They fart like everybody. Shoot, one of the best farts I ever heard was from a woman who was a solid 9. She was like, excuse me. I was like, damn, that was a good. I high-fived it. That was one of those good-ass ones. It's like one of those legendary ones. And shit. But she farted. They be in the bathroom and shit. I mean, you don't get a perspective. Yeah, for some of these players who actually been with a very beautiful woman, you get a real perspective when they taking a shit or they sitting on a toilet and they don't bother closing the door. Once you see that, you just like, you know, I can't get excited. It's like they human. But you see some guys, all of a sudden they get crazy. How can I get that woman? It's like the simp come out. They start doing stuff. All of a sudden, money come out. Like, they be like, I ain't spending money, you know. This woman ain't going to get me for my resources. Yeah, and then that 8 or 9 come across. All of a sudden, they saving for Ruth Chris. You like, damn, dude, what's up? They saving and whatnot, but they got to get a savings plan. I've seen it so much. Like, you see that. And a lot of dudes really ain't. Because let's be real. Like I said, unless you like in certain parts of California or just happen to be in the modeling industry, you ain't gonna see it that much. Now, from my own perspective, I've seen plenty of women like that. But I briefly worked for a modeling company, and I used to sell books at fashion shows. Plus, I stay in a gym. You go to the right gyms, you're gonna see them all the time, right? And, you learn how to be cool around them. But most dudes, like a lot of dudes are just, it's funny. In fact, that's how, and to be honest with you, that's how I know what level of player someone is on, right? By how they do it. It's just like, the big thing now is the NCAA basketball tournament, right? And I like using basketball analogies. I know how tough a basketball player really is when you put some defense on. You put them against somebody on their level. That's how you really know. That's the real criteria. Now, how many baskets they score? Because you get some guys, like in high school, they can average about 50 a game, literally. But then you find out they win a piss poor league. You put somebody on their level, they might get a college scholarship or something, and then they spend 4 years, never get off the bench. Because when they were on some level with playing against people on their level, they couldn't do anything. And that's the same thing. And that's red pill, whether you calling yourself a player, whether you calling yourself an alpha male. Because it's easy to be an alpha male if the woman a 3 or 4. Shoot, she just happy to shoot. Or if a woman's a 3 or 4, maybe like a 87 octane, she just want a dude just going to work and come back or something. Well, shoot, it's easy to act like you're an alpha male. But is that woman, and the woman probably treat you, but is that same 8 or 9 going to treat you like an alpha male? So, yeah, that's the criteria. Right? In fact, I would tell people, you want to figure me out, shoot. Like, if a dude want to know what's up, show me to your friends if you got an 8 or 9 as a friend, and an honest friend, because they might not want to hurt your feelings or something. Show them me. That'll tell you everything. So anyway, that's all I got for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.